Hello everyone, good morning, and for this video I will be sharing to you tips on how did I pass the Inburgeringsexamen at 2A. That is the level where you are going to take when you are here already in Netherlands. That is perplexed, that is required. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, hit that like button, and slap the notification bell so that you will be stay updated to our new uploads. So for today's video, I will be sharing to you the tips on how did I pass the Inburgeringsexamen. So there are 6 exams that you need to take for your Inburgeringsexamen level A2 or integration exam level A2. So these are KNM, reading, writing, speaking, listening, and ONA. So those are 6 exams. In my case, I was already able to ask exemption for ONA since I work more than 6 months here in Netherlands. So now we will be talking only to those 5 exams that I took, and luckily I was able to pass them all. I will be sharing to you tips and the things that I did prior to the exam and how I prepared to pass those exams. So the first thing is I enrolled the course. So I enrolled the course in a nearby college here. So I took the exam, that is the entrance exam. After I took the entrance exam, they were able to determine how long should I took the course. So in my case, that was 13 weeks, so 3 months and 1 week to be exact. And I paid it by myself. My husband and me paid it by our own money. So there are lots of ways to pay your study. It can be loan, it can be scholarship from the community, or you can pay it by yourself. If you're paying it by yourself, it can be staggered or one-way payment. So it's up to you. You will just communicate to the school on what qualification you have. So there are lots of ways. So if you want to enroll, you can really enroll. Some people ask, why should I need to study or enroll a course? Or in fact, I can just study on my own. That is correct. You can just study on my own. Based on my previous vlog on my AAIN, I only studied on my own and I did not enroll a course. But on A2A, I did prefer to study and enroll a course because I find it more effective and helpful. I know I can study on my own, but I just like to study in the school with the supervision of teachers. So reasons why I study first is I will be supervised by a teacher. That is it, because I can ask my husband, but there are lots of time that he is busy and he is also working. So we are both busy and I don't like to disturb him every time. So it's better to study. That is my own opinion. And number 2, second reason why I enrolled a course is because enrolling a course and studying with a teacher seems like time bounded. Of course, not like seems like, it's really time bounded. You are time bounded to do the task. The teacher set goals that you will need to finish this specific chapter within this week. So I was able to hustle and bustle. I was really able to do the task because I need to finish the goal. That's it. So I was motivated to do the study. Then whereas if I will just study on my own, I cannot focus so much. No, I can just still focus, but I am not so motivated to finish the task within a specific period of time. If I am tired, I will not do it. But if you are enrolled to a course, I mean, that is a bit different story. If the teacher give you deadline to submit this, of course I am like, oh no, I can't be late. Of course I will submit it on the specific time. That's it. That is the reason why I enrolled a course, to be motivated. Whether I like it or not, I will do it because I am time bounded. And lastly, the third reason is that I am happy to have a classmate. Of course, when you enroll the course, you will go to school and you will have a classmate. Or that time, I am still studying online. Part of it is online course and half of it is a face-to-face class. So I was just so happy that I have classmates and I can talk to them, I can converse to them, and we can communicate, we can do practices together, and we are of the same level of our Dutch, so nobody will just laugh at us because we are the same having hard time to study our language course. So that is the nice thing. I am like, it's not only learning, you're also having social skills, social life, because you are new in this country, you don't have friends yet, so it's also a new way to finding friends and having a socialization by enrolling a course. That's on my own opinion. Now let's proceed to the second tip. The second tip that I will give you is buy your book. If you were not able to enroll a course, you can buy a book, and I will suggest you to buy Talcomplate. I will show you this book. This is my book that I bought, that we use, the Talcomplate. So you can buy it in bol.com or search it online where you can buy it here in Netherlands. There are lots of, you can buy it directly to their own website, or you can buy it in bol.com. I find this book so helpful and so useful because aside from a really physical book, it is also associated with online practices, online lectures, and there are also answer keys online, and there are lots of lectures. So it's just nice. You can see there how you improve. You can see what are the things that you made wrong on your practices, and you can also hear so many times as much as you want those lectures because they are online. You can just make your account, open it, and yeah, you will see how much course did you get the last practices. You can find there where did you get wrong, why it's wrong. You can just see it there, and you can see the correct answer too. That's the nice thing of having this book. So if you like to do what I did, so you can just buy this book. It's not so expensive. It's less than 100 euros. So it's just nice. The third thing that I will suggest you is to practice speaking Dutch at home. It's sometimes annoying, but it's also funny. So I would like you to try this. Try to speak as much Dutch as possible in your home. There's no shame on making mistake. The only shame is if you're not improving. So if you keep making mistake, who cares? It's just your husband. He can just correct you and help you. It's just your spouse. He can just correct you and help you to learn things. In my case, sometimes we are singing songs, kinderliches, songs for kids. It's just funny. That's how I learn basic terms. What is the Dutch for cat? What is the Dutch for dog? It's just nice, but sometimes I find it so annoying. I have the rules in my head, but it's not as easy if you're applying it in actual speaking, because you need to be attentive and reply immediately. Of course, you cannot just say, wait, I will need to think 5 minutes, I will arrange my grammar in my head. No, that can't be. So it's just funny, but it will really help you. That really help you, because who cares if you commit mistakes? It's just if your husband, it's just your spouse. So whatever. At least you will start practicing and you will start hearing words in your own house. That's a nice avenue for practicing Dutch. Number four, the fourth thing that I will suggest to you is find a job. For me personally, it seems like hitting multiple targets in one stone. So it's just nice because finding a job is, you will earn. Aside from earning, you will learn. And aside from learning, you will socialize. It's just so nice. It's just nice. So you have money, you have knowledge, and you have friends. It's just nice to have work. That's how I find work. That's how I think about working here in Netherlands. It's just nice avenue to practice your Dutch skills, because in your workplace you need to talk. And there are lots of people talking. You have lots of colleagues. So your listening skills will be sharpened too, because they are talking so fast, and your brain needs to hurry and think, oh, what is that? What did she say? So that's really a nice way to practice speaking skills, listening skills, and writing skills. So in your workplace, you will write too. So basic spelling. You will learn your basic spelling there, because you will not write in English. Actually, you will write in Dutch. So you'll learn your basic spelling from your workplace. You will learn to know their culture also in your workplace. And just like what I have said a while ago, it's not only learning, having friends, social life, and money. You will earn from working too. So that's the nice thing of finding a job. And aside from earning, learning, and having friends, you will be also exempted with your ONA. That is one of the most important thing there. You will be exempted with one of the exam that's called ONA if you work more than 6 months. So if you work more than 6 months and every month you work not less than 40 hours, you will be exempted. You can ask exemption for one of the exams. So that is ONA. So that is so nice. Why not? Why not work? If you can find a work, why not? That's the thing that I always put in my mind. The fifth thing that I can suggest to you is watch Dutch kids news and kids movies and series, because those have basic communication skills. You can learn basic communication skills in a simple words, and the Dutch kids news, you will be able to learn what's happening in the surroundings, what's happening around you, but in a simple way. So you will still be updated in a simple way, because that is simple language for kids. And at the same time, you are learning how to communicate in a basic way by watching also Dutch kids shows. In my case, I watch old shows too, like Pipi Langkous. That is an old Dutch kid show. It's just funny. I have lots of I watch like 3 or 4 Dutch kid shows. I forgot all the titles, but it's just nice. And lastly, the last tip that I can suggest you is practice online practices on Inburgering.nl. That is the official website for Atway or Inburgering. So you will open it and there are lots of practices there. So just do the practices there. So I will give you tip on upon doing those online practices. So I will give you tip on how to practice online effectively. So first is set your timer. You really need to set your timer, because all of those exams are time bounded, so they are minutes. So if you gonna practice, make sure you have your timer beside you, so that you can estimate that, oh yeah, if I will take this exam, I can finish really it on the given time. If you cannot finish it by the given time, try next time to finish it in the given time. So first, don't forget, set your timer if you practice. Second thing is have your answers be checked by your spouse, by your wife, or by your husband. Why? Because say for example, writing and speaking, they don't have answer key on Inburgering.nl. So you will have to find the correct answers. So where can you find it? Of course, in your husband, in your spouse. So you need to ask them. So in my case, I write in writing skills, I write it, and I have it checked by my husband. So the first time I practice, it has lots of word and wrong, grammatically incorrect. This is wrong. But the second time it gets improvements as time passes by. So the first time, lots of wrong. Second time, it gets improved. Third time, it's really improving. So that's how you practice. So I practice this over time, like 1 time, 2 times, 1 time a week. So in a month, I practice like 5 or 6 times. So that's just how I practice these things in Inburgering.nl. So it's really important that it will be checked, because even if you keep practicing and nobody will check your answers, then how will you know that your answer is correct? That's it. So that is why it should be checked by somebody else that is really Dutch, like your husband or your wife, somebody beside you that will correct it after you answer. The last tip in practicing online is review your answer if it was already corrected, and you need to review, oh, where did I go wrong? What did I do to make it right the next time? So you need to check, oh yeah, it's wrong. Oh yeah, why did I answer letter A? Why the answer is letter B? Of course, you need to read your book again or ask your husband, why it's wrong? I thought it's right. Totally neat. You are wrong because it's wrong. So you will need to review your answer so that next time you practice, you will be improving. So first, maybe you will just get only 5/10 or whatever. Next time, make sure that it will be 6/10 or 7/10 until you will get 10/10, and you will practice every time 10/10. And as time passes by, you will memorize all those answers and you will be familiarized with all those questions. So during the final or the real exam, there is a higher possibility that you will pass. So take note that the real exam, the real Inburgeringsexamen, is almost the same as the practice exam. So if you always get correct score, perfect score on your practices, it means you have higher chances of winning, higher chances of passing the exam. So that's all for my personal tip on how did I pass the Inburgeringsexamen at way. I hope this video will help you, and I hope you will pass the exam. Success, and see you in my next vlog. Bye!